Hi there. It's day 4 on National Mental Health Awareness Week, and I wanted to talk today about um, the importance of doing things for yourself. I've touched on this in the past, and I think what I would like to suggest is every single day try and do something for yourself. Um, it's the one thing that's kind of kept me going. However, what I have noticed is that when I've tried to do too much, I get overwhelmed and then I get upset and angry because I haven't achieved what I set out to do. Um, so, set yourself a little goal, and you can have more than one goal in a day. But if you set yourself a little goal, right, today I want to do whatever. If you set out to do it, then when you've done it, you can give yourself a reward. It sounds childish almost, but sometimes we have to go back to basics. And when you're depressed, you're beating yourself up all the time. When you're feeling anxious, you're beating yourself up all the time. When you're feeling pressured, you're beating yourself up when you're not reaching what you want to do. So I woke up this morning. I didn't have a very good night's sleep at all. I'm starting to worry a little bit about things. But, worry is interest paid on trouble that hasn't happened yet. So I try very hard not to worry too much. And I've got to have faith that things will work themselves out and that people will indeed find their moral compass and do the right thing. But I had a plan in mind, and I kind of stuck with it, so that tomorrow, being Friday, I can then start afresh again and implement the things that I put into play today. I'm almost at the stage where, just for making myself more efficient while I'm in this state of mind, I'm going to do myself like a timetable. I've already done mind maps and things like that, and that's really useful. And if you don't know what a mind map is, give me a shout. I'll explain and I'll help you through it. But yeah, I've just taking one little thing at a time, and it's good if you just focus on that one little thing and you complete it. And say you like chocolate. It's not. Don't think of this as a punishment, but just say, okay, I'm going to do this. So for me, it was kind of right. I just need to complete my training on this subject. So I worked and completed my training on that subject, and I would then give myself a reward of saying, right, I'll have that chocolate bar now. And it's just little things like that. I have found that when you've got something to look forward to, the depression is bearable. It gives you a coping strategy. So it's kind of, when I know that I've got somebody coming around to see me, it kind of gives me a motivation to get up, to clean the house, to make sure things are nice. Maybe if I've got the time and the inclination, to bake something, just to welcome them. But if you haven't got something to look forward to in the day, then it makes it difficult. So and if you feel that you can't do it on your own, get friends to help you out. If you're a teenager, ask, or even younger than that, ask your family for help. Just say, look, I want to be able to do this. And be proactive as much as you can. I know it's difficult. It's kind of, your motivation goes, and it's as much effort as it is to get out of bed. But if you can set yourself a little goal, and even if it's kind of you don't want to do anything but say, just say, right, I'm going to read a chapter of this book, or I'm going to watch an episode of this. Just set yourself a goal to do something, and that will help you to kind of focus on other stuff. This is it, really. If you focus on, I'm depressed, I'm feeling depressed, then that's how you're going to be feeling. But if you try and put yourself into a position where you're like, I am depressed, I'm acknowledging this fact, I am depressed, but I'm not going to bloody well let it defeat me, that's the start of winning it, really. I mean, I can be quite pragmatic about it, and the thing is, it's not as easy to just snap out of it. I know that because I've been it's only now after like 6 weeks of being in the darkest depths that I've been able to start thinking like this. So I get it. I understand. I know what it can be like. You just think you've got no purpose. You've got nothing to get up for, and stuff like that. Well, here's a challenge. If you've got nothing to get up for, make a point of contacting me. Ask me a question or open a dialogue with me. That will give you something to do. Let's have a discussion. Let's have a chat. Let's get friendly. Let's get friendly over a cup of tea and talk about things. I've spoken about medication. That will help. I've spoken about surrounding yourself with positive people. That will help. But all I'm doing is talking from my own experience and the things that I do to kind of try and help myself out of this situation. And if you think to yourself, but I've never been this low before, I'm at my lowest ever, I could, things couldn't possibly get any worse, then that's good. Because if things can't get any worse, then they can only get better. And it may take a little bit of time, but it will be worth it. I saw an interesting article today about J.K. Rowling and how she had clinical depression before she wrote Harry Potter. And, she threw herself into her writing to help with her depression. She wasn't necessarily writing the Harry Potter, but it helped her. And sometimes, writing things down helps. I do this video log because it helps me to kind of. I don't script this at all. I just speak what comes into my head, and I don't edit it either because I don't see the point. All I do is just add a title at the end and at the beginning. So. Look, set yourself a little goal, a daily goal, several little daily goals throughout the day if you can, if you want to, and just, work towards it. And if you don't succeed, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter, all right? It does not matter. It's kind of, life goes on, all right? And just by making that goal, making that effort with yourself is going to make you better. Or feel better about yourself, because that's half the thing, isn't it? When you're feeling low and everything else, you kind of go, oh, I can't. One of my friends, he says, he gets so low sometimes that he wants to do himself in, but he's too lazy to actually get off the couch and do something about it. Which is, it's a positive thing in a way. It's not good that he's having those thoughts, but his laziness is actually helping him. But he gets on and does other things. So find something to do. Find something that's going to make you go, okay, I want to make this minute, this hour, this half day, whatever, and do it for yourself. All right. So I'll see you tomorrow. Or, well, you'll see me, I won't see you, on day 5 of National Mental Health Week. Cheers.